Shaheem Reid, the Rap on Wrestling Podcast. We are here, Memorial Day. We still going at it. E. Will is going to get on in a minute. Big up to Ari, big up to Spiff TV. We got Dip. We got Nick 816, a.k.a. the Latino chef, the Latino Raekwon the chef. You know?
Hey,
Dip is cooking up that good food this weekend, man.
Man, listen.
That's my other passion besides doing all this other shit I love to cook. My grandfather taught me something I just, I love to do.
Nick, what you gotta tell the people what you made, man? What you was getting busy.
Well, I tried for the first time today, this weekend, where there were beef back ribs. So traditional barbecue is pork ribs, but saw them at the store and there were beef ribs, man. And I tell you what, I don't think I'll ever go pork again.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
I don't eat the pork ribs too much, but like the beef ribs, whoa, it's just different flavor profile, amazing. Then we just did some nice ribeye steaks the next day, so with French fries. So man, it was good. It was a good week. Good week of football.
Yeah, I definitely hit Nick up and put my bid in for a plate, man. That shit was looking amazing.
Yeah.
Boy, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Boy, listen. You smoke these? These are smoked? All right. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get that one right at the end. I'll leave that end piece.
4.5 hours.
We're making the trip. We're making the trip out to see Nick for sure.
Thanks. Fire up the grill and the smoker.
Easy.
Yeah. Yo, Nick, before we want to talk about AEW, we also had some WWE Saturday Night's main event we should definitely mention. But yo, can you pull up the picture of my cousin Bronson? He's a Reed too. I don't know if y'all know that. That's my cousin. That's my little cousin right there.
Looking good.
Yo.
Bronson looked like he ready to be put in that main event.
Yo,
it looked like
he don't have no waist. Pause. The guy looks like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Bronson look crazy.
Yo, he looks more brolic than Bronson Reed. Like the guy is in such phenomenal shape. Just seeing him with this picture right here, like he's in such phenomenal shape. I'm actually wondering, is he gonna come back and like turn on the vision? Like the guy looks so crazy.
He has to at this point. You can't come back like that, like pause. You can't come back looking like that and then play second fiddle to Bron Breakker, because we all know Bron Breakker is that guy in the vision. And if Bronson Reed come back like that, we already know what he could do in the ring. But just imagine what he could do now that with this new physique. So yeah, I'm about it here if I'm Bronson Reed. Go ahead, let me get this solo run.
I just wish he would have said it. I know Triple H probably called him like, "Yo, bro, you should have just waited for the reveal." Like, imagine if he would have just waited for the reveal and we would have seen him coming back looking like the Adonis at SummerSlam or whatever. He should have just saved it. So we was before the camera started rolling, we was trying to figure out like what exactly is the timeline. He got hurt in February. 6 months from February is August. So he should be back. It looked like obviously he's in the gym working. So it looked like he's been able to lift some weights or whatever. So he might be ready. He might be ready for SummerSlam. At least he can make an appearance if it's not a full match. So
yeah,
he's in trouble when he get back.
But you also better understand, Shot, too. If he posting this picture, what is this? What month is this? May? He still got a couple more months. He might not even look like this when it's time for him to come back. He might bulk up more. He might cut more. Like he might be completely shredded. So we don't even know like what the end results is gonna be when he actually get back in the ring and that music hit. So
I don't think we've ever like it. The way he's transforming his body, I think it's gonna be even a crazier transformation than Gunther. Like from Walter to Gunther, It was phenomenal, man. The guy looks incredible. I think probably the biggest transformation I ever seen in wrestling is Ric Flair. If you look at the old pictures when Ric Flair started, he was like 320 pounds.
Yeah, Ric Flair was a big guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he,
and I
he was
think
a
after he
big
got
guy.
that plane crash, he slimped it down, and that's when he went to the bleach blonde and really became the Nature Boy.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
he did the. 50 Cent wasn't as big, but he pulled a 50. When 50 came back all cut up, Ric Flair did the thing, and man, salute to Bronson Reed. I'm proud of you. Like I said, that's my little cousin. So I want to see him come back. Maybe I might see him later at the barbecue or whatever, the family barbecue with all the leaves. I gotta see what's up. Did Yeah, man. Saturday night's main event. Um, it was cool. It wasn't a blockbuster or anything like that, but I thought it was cool. I thought the main event was the show stealer, the Vision maintaining the tag team championship by beating the Street Profits. Uh, excuse me. It showed Bronson Reed came out. Um, he tried to
now
he
Braun
tried to
Breaker,
spear Bron Breakker.
Braun
I'm sorry,
Breaker,
I'm
yeah,
still on my cousin. Bron Breakker came out. He tried to sneak Montez and give Montez the spear from hell,
and he
and
gave him
then
that
then
bounce.
Dawkins, what do you call it? He shot put it like he threw the
Yeah,
man.
He
it was
He
like
drugged
a,
him.
he
it was like a
hurled him.
pounce move. Like he
Yeah,
just boomed him. Like
that Madden his
yeah,
baby.
man.
I was like, whoa, that was crazy.
Yep.
Shout out to Keith Lee. He was the one who really started to do that in WWE. That was like one of his signatures. Throw you against the rope and just hit the other side and just run into you and just fly you across the ring.
Yep.
I know he's gonna kill me for saying this. But I used to do that same move to Ari when he was a little baby. I used to do that. I'm 10 years older than Ari, so when I was maybe 13, he was 3 or 2, and I used to throw him on the bed and just all type of moves. Like if you want to really get your wrestling moves down, make sure your parents give you a little brother because man,
Thanks.
I was doing all type of wrestling moves on that little boy, and he was such a trooper. He loved every minute of it. He wasn't crying or nothing like that. I was giving him the everything, man. We had a good time. But that was crazy. That was
That was.
that was crazy. But in the end, Bron Breakker wound up getting his revenge. He spared both of them. He cost him the championship when Montez Ford got hit in the face with the brass knuckles by Logan Paul. 1, 2, 3. What y'all think about the Vision keeping the titles?
I mean, I get it. I don't think I get it. I'm not mad at it, but I don't know, man. It's just like I'm ready for Montez Ford to get his Shawn Michaels era. Like I appreciate the Street Profits, but I feel as though it's time to break away and really step into that a long Intercontinental Championship run and move up to a heavyweight championship. I think Dawkins is an amazing athlete, but Montez is the star of the show. It's like I don't know what more can be done with them as a tag team. So I think they're always going to put on a good match. I think all four competitors are good in the ring, but I think it's time to shake it up a little bit.
They had some good chemistry. I really want to see to your point. I'm looking forward to maybe it happens as early as tonight on Monday Night Raw, where we see Montez and Logan Paul really have a great one-on-one match, like two high flyers, two
Yeah.
innovators of offense. Like I think that's gonna be a great match, but I think we eventually okay, I can see Montez going solo, but I don't think that's going to happen until next year. I think we may have a Street Profits match at WrestleMania where they fight each other next year, but I really feel that they're going to come to the light Well, I think Dawkins is already there, but Montez is gonna come to the light and he's gonna say, "Hey, we'll try it out with Seth Rollins. We'll see that we could do with Seth Rollins in our corner." And I just think the Street Profits they need that little bit of push, and I think it'd be cool. I think Seth is a proven winner, man. When you get on Seth's team, you gonna win from the Shield. Division was winning until he got injured. He had the heavyweight championship. He brought it to Prophecy. Even when he had his disciples, when he was with um Akbar and what's his Razor and whatchamacallit, when he had those dudes, he was killing it,
Blake,
man.
what is it? Blake Matthews. I think his name is Blake Matthews. I think it was something else in WWE, but Rhea husband.
Oh, Buddy, when he was with
Yeah,
Buddy.
Buddy Matthews.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Buddy was
yeah, he
on
was.
TV every week. Buddy was on TV when that's when they was giving hell to Rey Mysterio and blinding him with the
Yeah,
with the steel steps, with the corner of the steps. It,
yep.
it, it was crazy. So, hey man, I say give it a try. They ain't got nothing to lose. If they doing this last run with the Street Profits, give it a try with Seth. He is a visionary.
It do make sense if you are gonna bump one or both of them up to like singles runs and see. It makes sense to put them next to Seth Rollins. It elevates them, right? It makes them more legit. Seth Rollins is a legitimate, Hall of Famer once he calls it a career, multiple times world heavyweight champion, amazing on the mic, amazing in the ring. He's one of the top guys in WWE. So yeah, it does elevate them just standing next to Seth Rollins. So yeah, that makes perfect sense to sit him next to Seth Rollins for a time, and then I think it'd be cool if Taz hit Rollins with he did the Shield, little chair shot to the back. I'm out of here. I'm by myself. It'd be a cool heel turn, and it'll put you in. It immediately put you in one-on-one matches on pay-per-views with Seth Rollins. So it puts you in that picture.
I mean, Montez against Seth. They fought before, fantastic match, but now is absolutely a dream match, a one-on match with the two of them. They're gonna steal any show that it's on. I don't care if it's WrestleMania or a regular Saturday night's main event. That has the potential to be match of the night. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it unfolds. Um, Big up to Jay Cargill and the baddies. Me Chin, B
Nice.
Fab. The wardrobe game was impeccable
Crazy.
with the tribute to Michael Jackson. I loved it.
Yeah, that was fire. Jay can't do no wrong in my eyes, me personally. I think Jay just got that it. I'm forever a fan of Jay. Always gonna big her up. Um, and she's good in the ring to me. I think she's gotten a lot better from when she first started in WWE to even up her to her recent match at Saturday Night Main Event. I think she's good in the ring. I think she's over as a heel and it's working. So shouts to all of them.
I think it pretty much sealed her fate though with her beating Jay Cargill and I call them the baddies, because that's who she was running with at AEW. But Jay Cargill, B Fab, and Meat Shane, they beat Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, and Rhea Ripley in an upset. That was a big upset in my eyes. You got three former heavyweight champions beating the people. Um, oh man, three former heavyweight champions. They they did it. I got people coming in, but three former heavyweight champions. They lost, but I think it sealed her fate for Italy, for Kaj in Italy, because usually when somebody loses, I'm sorry, usually when somebody wins, they'll lose at the pay per view. So
Yeah, they're not gonna take the title off Rhea that soon.
yeah, no, hell no.
Even
Uh,
though neither women's champion are actually doing anything with said title. Liv has not really wrestled, and Rhea has been thrown into this feud um with Jade and them. Then JC Jane and them. So it's kind of like fatal influence. So it's kind of like what was to me. It questions why even do the title swap at Mania if they're not gonna be doing anything with the titles anytime soon. You could have stretched it out to SummerSlam, let Rhea get a rematch at SummerSlam, then take it. But she has the title, but hasn't done anything with it. I don't know. It didn't make sense to me for neither one of them to get the title. I mean, I understand Stephanie a little bit more because she was injured and she was gonna be off TV, but Rhea, she hasn't. You don't need the title to be put in this feud. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they've been trying to keep them together. Like, I want to see Rhea get off on her own. Like she was with EO. Now she's with Charlotte and Alexa. Like this, just let her do her own thing. I really want to see Fatal Influence interfere in that match, and then you know Jade and her baddies go up against Fatal Influence, like faction against faction. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, but that will be fire. But I think the structure of WWE, somebody has to be a heel and somebody has to be a face. And it kind of be it'll be a situation where it's like heel faction versus heel faction. Who turns face in that for that match?
I say go against the grain. Let them both be bad. Let them both.
I mean, I agree. With me, do the unthinkable, like do what nobody's expecting you to do. But I don't know. Like I do want to see Rhea on her own and be dominant. Like whether you like her or not, Rhea was very dominant as a singles competitor. She doesn't need like a crutch or a team to stand next to her. Like she's beating everybody ass by herself except EO. I think EO's the only person she hasn't beaten, but everybody else she's giving in the business. So she's not necessarily needed in that feud to kind of let her like do her own thing and just be dominant. But I do feel as though a Charlotte turn is coming soon.
See, I like Charlotte and Alexa together, so we'll see. Let's
Charlotte,
go ahead.
Charlotte bit as a hill.
But she's so over, man. Like she's so over as a good guy. Like I don't know. I feel like when that last hill run that she had, it was falling flat. I think people was tired of her, and I think people are back in love with her again. So I want to keep the momentum going. Let's run through a couple of more of these matches. So as we said, Jade Cargill, Meet Chen, B Fab, they beat Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, and Alexa Bliss. So Ruca, she beat Becky by disqualification. Um, I thought they had good chemistry. We'll see more. So Ruka is the high flyer. We'll see more. Um, Ethan Page lost to Penta. Penta outfits is fire, man. God damn, that boy be dressing. I know Penta's your guy. Nick, what'd you think of that match?
It was good. I caught up the next day, but it was good. I know a lot of people are like, oh, was it the right move? Penta retaining. I think it was. I think it gives Ethan another shot. Try for it again. I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but it was good. It was a cool match. They got busy.
Yeah. And then you had the World Tag Team Champions of Paige and Brie Bella, Brie Mode. They beat the Irresistible Forces. I didn't see it. I thought my girls, the Irresistible Forces, was gonna win. Shout out to Trick Willie. His birthday's today. He gonna be out with Spiff TV somewhere. But I thought the Irresistible Forces was gonna win. I want to see them get the belts back. But the champions was able to retain. What do you guys think about that?
Right decision. I think it's too soon to take the title of anybody right now. Right, so it doesn't make sense to have that big WrestleMania moment then at a Saturday night main event. Not even like on no Clash or anything like that. We switch hands with the titles. So it makes sense. I mean, I like Naya and Lash together, and I'm pretty sure down the line, if they're gonna get those tag team titles again. But as of right now, you still got to build, the tag team champions. They haven't been in the ring in a while, so it would shorten them if you just take the titles off them right now. Great match. They need good matches where they could get a win. And this was one of them. So shout out to Paige.
I gotta do my unboxing, man. Shout out to my cousin Tommy. He got me those bloodline joints, man. Shout out to Tommy. I gotta do my unboxing. Next episode we'll do the unboxing and show you the bloodline joints. I'm excited about that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really wear is Jordans, you know. So I usually only go up to 8, but hey, man, bloodlines, I had to touch.
It's a must-have in the collection, man.
Saturday night's main event, we wrapped it up. Monday Night Raw tonight. Nick, congratulations to the Spurs. I think y'all going to 7. Knicks.
7.
Knicks in 4, baby. I feel great about the game tonight.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know how the Knicks got here. Like, y'all really need to thank Danhausen. Like, if y'all get a ring, y'all definitely gotta slap my boy Danhausen one, because like, what is going on?
Well, listen, they got the new Danhausen shirts.
Yeah.
Your joints is hard.
Yeah, they are.
So.
Yo, if the Knicks would have choked, this could have been so bad for Danhausen. But the Knicks are like this. This is the best the Knicks have ever looked in my lifetime. I'm talking 90s Knicks.
Yeah.
And the 90s Knicks were my favorite to watch. Like I was always a Nets fan, but when the Knicks games came on, Starks, Oakley, Ewing, I knew I didn't care if they was gonna win. That was the most exciting team to watch growing up.
Yeah, this team is more talented though by far.
Oh yeah. I think
crazy.
Shout out to Tibbs, because I think that personnel was put together to fit Tibbs' mold, but Mike Brown took them over the edge. He brought some offense. That's what they was lacking.
Well, he's supposed to be the offensive specialist, so he did what he was supposed to do.
Oh, and shout out to OG and Michael Bridges. They looking like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and Kobe Bryant all mixed in one.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Josh Hart, like that Josh Hart game was mad impressive, because it's just like, yo, Josh Hart out here is killing these boys.
Josh Hart
said,
what is he, 6'9"?
Any team? No, I don't even think he's 6'4", bro. I think
he's listed at 6'4". He listed at 6'4".
But any team with James Harden on it is not gonna win a championship. I've always said that James Harden is not a basketball player you could depend on when it counts. Like, he's always a liability in the playoffs, and it's just showing right now.
Hey,
I don't see how GM's gonna be going to offer him these. What's that?
The Nets gave up Jared Allen to get James Harden, and now they both in Cleveland.
Let's do it. AEW next episode. AEW Double or Nothing, which emanated from my hometown. I love it, man. So we're gonna lock in. Big up to MJF, the new champion. Best heel in the business right now. For Dip, E Will, Nick A16, of course, Ari and Spiff TV, the Rap on Wrestling Podcast. We appreciate y'all.